It's a lefty on the mound, the sixth pitcher used for the Hot Tots, who looks to try to get something to build on for the Hot Tots from this game. It's Gavin Nalu, the sophomore from Stanford, who didn't appear this season and will be watching the Collegiate World Series, which is down to 8, here from Minot, North Dakota, as his team was able to advance versus Texas last night. Of course, Stanford, the 2022 Pac-12 champions. Nalu's got quite the depth chart ahead of him at pitcher, with a 5'11 lefty from La Mesa, California. Looks to show why he earned the commitment he did here. And a ninth inning where the Tots trail by 7 and look for positives to build off of on the road with a trip to Mankato inbound on Thursday. We'll get the bottom of the order with 7, 8, 9, starting with Jason Kroll, who fouls off the first pitch he gets, which is caught by hitting coach Eli Brum, and he gives a little celebration to the fans on the right side of the grandstand. So it'll be an 0-1 now on the way to Jason Kroll. After fouling off the first pitch he sees, winds up watching one for a ball and getting the count even again. Nalu able to blow one by him for strike number 2. As number 5 has taken CJ Sturialli's number, as Sturialli had to go home for the summer after learning he needs Tommy John surgery. So a very unfortunate loss for the Hot Tots. We're definitely thankful to have Nalu arrive when he has, as that one's popped down the first base side and foul. Nalu was the number 4 left-handed pitcher in the state of California in the 2021 graduating class, and much of that was due to the fact that in his senior season of high school, he was able to record a fastball at 90 miles an hour. He's only grown on it since, as he's got a four-seamer now that touches low 90s fairly consistently. He's able to just blow it by batters paired with that slider you see there that's fouled away. So after the foul, it'll be a 1-2 again from Nalu to Kroll. Stretch delivered, it's a wave and a miss. Drop third strike, Stapleton will have to make the throw down the line and does so routinely. So the first batter that Gavin Nalu sees as a Minot Hot Tot is put away on strikes, as the Stanford closer makes his Hot Tots debut on the day he arrives in town, and doesn't appear to be experiencing jet lag from his trip from California. As despite not being able to appear in the last 2 seasons for Stanford, starts off hot with a strikeout. Now it's a called strike to start the at-bat versus Tanner Marsh. That one, good movement from Nalu, but it's going to miss the zone. Nalu comes from another athletic family, if you sense a theme with the Hot Tots. His father played water polo at UCSD, was inducted into the Athletics Hall of Fame after finishing his career as the program's leading goal scorer of all time. He still holds that record at UCSD, does Mr. Nalu. And now it's Gavin looking to make a name for himself on the diamond, as it's a closer with some nasty stuff and a good four-seamer to pair with it. It's a 1-2 on the way that'll be driven to center field. DeHale initially comes in, then goes back and is able to get out and under it for out number 2. The first 2 batters Nalu faces in the express order are gone on a swinging strikeout and a pop out to center. Has an intriguing finish to a game in the Great Plains West, brings it to a close as the Mankato Moondogs had the Wilmer Stingers down to their final strike. But a run scores on a wild pitch. Then after the count moves 3-2, the Stingers would win on a walk-off home run by a score of 8-7. Nalu able to get a 3-up, 3-down inning and get some claps from the crowd here at Corbett Field. Nalu just gave the Hot Tots something to build on, as it looks like they may have their closer for the summer. It's Recio, Bennett, and Stapleton trying to pull off the miracle in the bottom of the ninth on the Northwoods League Baseball Network.